Now, the dry scalp is something that you will have to conquer, but that is because it's been hid underneath all of that hair for so long. So now, if you haven't cut your hair yet, then putting oil on the clippers will help, definitely. But there still is a great chance that because the dandruff that's already on your scalp will be exposed, it's going to look even worse. So after you cut your hair, you're going to wash your hair with sulfur 8 is a really good one. Sulfur 8 is a really good one. But if you don't have sulfur 8, then any hydrating shampoo will do best, but a regular shampoo will do just fine. And then what you'll do is you'll put, initially you'll put oil on your scalp. Then you'll get into the shower. And what the steam from the shower will do is make it more easy for the oil to absorb into your scalp. So, So either you will decide to wash your hair first, and then while you're still in the steamy bathroom, put the oil on, pour the oil in your hand and put it on your hair and rub it in with your hand, not with the brush yet, with your hand. Or what you can do is you can let that first wash be your wash that you put the oil on with the hair still on your head. Oh, my nose is running. Dang. So now any other time the kids harass me not harass me, but my entourage stalks me, etc., and I would be able to ask them to bring me a tissue, but that's not the case right now. So excuse that. But a dry scalp is something that's completely normal, and it won't last long because after you oil your scalp and allow the steam to let it absorb into your scalp, you'll then put your do-rag on, or your satin scarf, or whatever you decide to put on your head, and that will also help it absorb into your scalp because of the heat from your head, and the space in between the do-rag and your head will accumulate its own heat as well. So the dry scalp will only last for a few days, and if not, then that means that you have a dry scalp dilemma. And instead of using a light oil, I suggest the grease Blue Magic. Personally, I can't use it because I have sensitive skin. So Blue Magic, with the whole motion, forward motion toward my face, I just don't want to take no chances with that. So I have to do the best that I can with my oils. But for those of you who can use grease, go right ahead. I suggest personally to use Blue Magic, and it would be the only difference is when you're using an actual grease, you would take your shower first and allow the steam to open your pores, and you put the grease on your head after the fact. Or you personally, that's my word, but myself, I wash my face with rose water. I let rose petals sit in water overnight, and I pour the rose water into a spray bottle, and I use that to wash my face instead of the faucet water. So what I have done is I have sprayed my hair, my entire head and my face, with the rose water, and then I put my oil on top. And you can do the same thing with the grease. You can put water, your choice of whatever kind of water, into a spray bottle and mist your head, and then put the grease on top. So excuse the sniffling. Today's chat and fun fact is, if you have a dry scalp, then I suggest taking your shower, putting the oil on your head, and allowing the steam to allow the oil to absorb. And if you choose to use grease, then wet your hair first, moisten your hair first, and then put the grease on top. Okay, that's like it put you in the mindset of a hot oil treatment. So you heat up the oil first, and then you put the oil on your head. So if you are using oil that you haven't heated first, this is the same thought process. You'll put the oil, excuse my daughter. Angelia, can you stop, please? Thanks. So, same thought process. You would put the oil on your head and allow the steam and the heat from the shower to heat the oil while it's on your head. And it will warm the oil up and allow it to settle into your scalp. So it's the same thought process with a hot oil treatment. So that's why I said when you first cut your hair, I would put the oil on first and then hop in the shower and allow the steam from the shower to warm the oil up while it's on your head. Now grease is different because it has the petroleum in it. So you would moisten your hair first, followed by the grease. Okay. Now oil is lighter than grease. The consistency is different. So if you decide to use oil, then you'll expect a change in the dry scalp in more days than you would the grease, because the grease is thicker. So it stays on your scalp a little longer than the oil, and the oil absorbs faster. So you will be applying more oil to your hair on a consistent basis than you would the grease. So with that being said, have a good day, and I'll see you next time.